take him out. Hello everybody, so today we're going to be working on the AE86. I am going to be installing the new Fujitsubo Legalis R exhaust as well as a new catalytic converter. I've already gone ahead and taken out the old Crusty Exhaust that required me sawing it off essentially because it goes over the axle and it's one piece and it's welded on. So I'll show you guys what that looks like right now. This thing is absolutely disgusting, and you can see here where I had to saw it off. I can't in good faith actually sell this to somebody because it has like gunk in it. Look at this guy. I don't know how the car was exhaling before, but right now underneath there's nothing. It's just downpipe down there. So this is actually a few days after I had originally started recording this exhaust install video because the MagnaFlow catalytic converter that I ordered, the special one that's CARB legal and made for direct fit on the AE86, does not actually fit the car. I've contacted MagnaFlow directly and told them about this. They're looking into it. But in the meantime, I've ordered another catalytic converter that's CARB legal as well. And that's actually just come in. Let's bolt that up. I'll show you guys the MagnaFlow one so you don't pick that up for your car if you have an 8.6 and you need to get a catalytic converter that's California legal. It's not cheap by any means, so the fact that it doesn't fit is actually really disappointing. I'll have a list of all the parts and tools and things like that in the description box below as always. So this is the new catalytic converter that I've picked up. This one does fit. The reason why the MagnaFlow didn't fit is because this opening right here, the diameter of that hole was too small. These all kind of look crusty, including the MagnaFlow one. I don't know why they use junk welds and it looks used, but they all look like this.
A few moments later.
As you guys can see, what I have here is the catalytic converter, which actually does fit with the little gasket in between. So these gaskets look like this guy right here. They're thick, they're metal, they're multi-layered. These don't come with the catalytic converter, so you'll have to buy them separately. But yeah, this one does fit, bolts right up. Once I tighten it, it's going to squeeze that gasket in there and make sure it doesn't leak. And there it is all installed, just making sure that the heat shield side is up towards the chassis and not towards the floor. And that gasket is nice and squished in between there. There shouldn't be any leaks. I will be checking for leaks after I install the exhaust though. Next up, we've got this mid pipe to install. It's going to attach right back to the catalytic converter and head back over to the axle area, the rear axle area, where this guy is going to then sit. So this guy right here, this curve, is referred to as an over axle exhaust because it goes over the rear axle. Complicated, I know. And that's essentially more usable because my car's not going to be too low, so I can utilize an over axle exhaust as well as the exhaust itself not hanging too low and scraping, because a lot of really low 8.6s have that problem with the exhausts that go under the axle. Geez, I can't talk today. So we just got that pipe attached right there. We had some difficulty with the heat shield, which is that guy. As you can see, it's snug right up against that heat shield. What we did was we removed the heat shield, installed the exhaust, and then slid the heat shield back and tightened the bolt that's right behind this pipe right there. It's a little difficult to see. But so far, that's been the most difficult part of this install. Overall, not too bad. It fits okay. Next up, installing that part right there that's going to go over the axle. So putting the big piece was really simple. We just slid it over. It helps if you have two people. My dad is helping me out. So we put this pipe over the axle. Lines up perfect on that end. And then just using those factory donuts. Mine are in really good shape, so I'm reusing them. So 2 over here, 1 right there, and then this is going to attach there with the provided gaskets that they gave with the new hardware. It also looks a lot cleaner, obviously because it's brand new compared to this old piece of junk, but it's starting to look really nice. I was also worried that the angle might be off, but it looks like it's right dead center. This video was brought to you by Drift Merch, a motorsport pop culture and Japan-inspired streetwear brand where all the designs are made by yours truly. We've got everything from soft and stylish shirts to ultra-durable decals, mugs for your morning brew, and clocks to know when you're running late, so check us out at driftmerch.com or by clicking on the link in the description below. All proceeds go towards making more videos for you guys and fixing up all the projects that we have going on, so thank you guys for all the support. Now let's get back to the video. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.